What is up, guys? Today we are going to do a little review on the traction bar setup that I have on my 96 Dodge Ram 3500 with the Cummins. Basically, we're going to show you how I made my traction bar setup and everything that you're going to need to make pretty solid traction bars to help totally eliminate rear axle wrap and movement out of basically any truck you could use this for. So let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so first things first, what you're going to need is you're going to need to basically get some adjustable like turnbuckle pieces of metal like this. They're basically tractor like 3-point hitch receiver control arms, I believe. Like for a tractor or something like that. Anyway, I picked them up at Fleet Farm. You can get them. I think they're like 25 bucks a piece. You need 2 of them, obviously. You cut them in half, and then you weld in your desired length of metal for how long you want your traction bar to be. So it's pretty simple there. Obviously, they're threaded on each end. They have these little locking retainer deals so they don't, unthread on you. And yeah. Alright, so next we're going to go over what you're going to need to do to mount these to your truck. Let me get under here quick and I'll show you guys. Bear with me here. But here we go. So basically you're going to have to mount these to the frame rails of the truck. On the front, and you can figure out however long you want them, and then obviously back to the rear axle somehow. I know a lot of guys, they actually weld them like right to the axle here, or anywhere there's kind of an open space, if you will. What I did, as you can see here, I made a little bracket that bolts to the bottom of the U-bolt there, and basically cradles the rear, the high ball joint there of the turnbuckle, and then you put your bolt through it. So that's totally bolt on in the rear. I didn't want to really have to weld to the rear axle there. Here's the bracket in the front. Now I know this is, it looks a little goofy, but so far it's actually worked, perfect for me. It's only one bracket on one side. So it has worked really well for me, and it's simplest way to do it. So it's just welded right to the frame. I used a little bit bigger piece of steel to cover a bigger surface area. I was a little worried. I looked at like traction bar kits that you can buy online, and they're just like little tiny brackets. They're like half the size, not even this, and they just bolt to the underside of your frame there. And I've heard of people breaking those off or ripping holes out in the frame and stupid shit like that, and I didn't even, I didn't want to deal with any of that basically, so I kind of made these a little heavier duty. They're pretty bigger surface area, and they're fully welded to the frame. So, and like I said, no problems, nothing but good luck there. So, yeah. Let me go, let's go show you the hardware that I use to bolt these things on. Alrighty guys, so this is the hardware that I'm using to bolt the traction bars on. They're about 4.5 inches long. They are probably overkill, but they are the size that I needed to go through the actual turnbuckle piece on the traction bar itself. So simplest and easiest way I could do it, but yet it works just as well as anything else or whatever. So yeah, you need 4 of them. Nothing crazy there. Also got those at Fleet Farm. Alright guys, so a couple key points here to wrap things up of why you want traction bars, or basically the benefits that they give you. You're going to, number one, you're going to eliminate the axle wrap and the axle movement, you know, coming from the rear end of the truck. Another thing, you're going to put a lot less stress on the rear U-joint and the drive shaft there, because it's not going to be changing angles and stuff when you're, you know, accelerating. And, you know, lastly, I think, you know, on this truck at least, it helped ride quality quite a bit. It actually made the ride smoother, and you know, that's always a good thing with these heavy duty trucks. They don't, you know, it's not like they ride really good, you know, in the first place. But, so yeah, those are a couple of key features, key points, why you would want traction bars, and basically the benefits of installing them onto your pickup truck. So, as always, guys, like the video. Share it so other people can see it. Comment if you got any questions below. Subscribe for more, guys. We'll have more coming, more updates. Let me know if you want to see other videos of other things, or this truck, or different things. But anyway, guys, subscribe, take it easy. We'll talk to you later.